Hello, Mr. So-and-so here. So Arch-Tempered Vaal Hazak has arrived last night, June 22nd, and Arch-Tempered Kirin left. And if you checked out my channel, you probably already noticed that I provided you with two mixed armor sets for lands to counter Arch-Tempered Vaal Hazak, one more offensive, one more defensive. The big downside though was that these sets rely heavily on endgame decorations that new players very likely don't have yet. So now I want to provide you with a more basic set to counter Arch-Tempered Vaal Hazak, to learn him and to definitely be able to avoid all the new stuff he's throwing at you. The big downside, as you can see, this set is really ugly. Nevertheless, it should be very effective and help you fight the monsters. So let's have a look at the basic skills without any decorations. Out of the box we get Guard 3, which is perfectly fine to fight monsters in general with the lands, even if you don't use Power Guard. We have Effluvia Resistance level 3, important so Vaal Hazak cannot cut your HP in half. Then we have Effluvial Expert, and that wasn't needed with the original version of Vaal Hazak, but now he starts inside the Rotten Vale, so you have the Effluvial smoke or fog hurting you, and he also has new aura, so you definitely want to have that to counter his new tricks. We have Health Boost level 1. And if you have the decorations, we will try to go higher there, because extra health with the Arch-Tempered monsters is definitely helpful. And Part Breaker, that comes simply with the set bonus, because we need to use Uragan pieces. There is a shield decoration that gives you guard up, but the only set that has it is the Uragan set. You want guard up because he has the beam attack, and that of course is not blockable without guard up. So if you play lands, if you learn the monster, that is definitely something you want to aim for. Now, as I said, so far this set doesn't have any decorations. Those were the basics. So let's check out the equipment pieces as well as the possible decorations. With the lands, I went with a very basic version that everyone should be able to get. That is the Nergigante lands. Of course, if you already have one of the Lunastra lances, that would be nice to use. If you can, you should definitely augment for health regen. But if you cannot augment, you should probably go for the Lunastra lands with the Nergigante gems, so you get at least some reduced life leech from that. Now we use the Bone Helm beta. Comes with Health Boost level 1 and 1 level 1 slot. The Hornator Mail beta, giving us a Fluvial Expert, that's just 1 level, so perfectly fine, level 1 slot. Uragan Vembraces beta, guard +1 and a level 2 slot. Uragan Coil beta, level 1, level 2 slot, and Part Breaker, as I said, not too important, but it simply comes with a set, and otherwise the pieces from Uragan would offer another Part Breaker option or Thunder Resistance, so we can definitely roll with the waste here. Then we have Uragan Greaves, in that case Alpha, guard +2 and a level 1 slot. In addition, we use the Miasma Charm level 3, so the only problem there might be you need a Vaal Hazak gem, but if you did your weekly bounties over the weeks, you should be able to simply get that from the Melder and use that charm. Now let's have a look at the equipment idea that I came up with. Depending on how long you've been playing and depending on what decorations you already have, you might have to adjust that a little bit. So this is the lance set for Arch-Tempered Vaal for every newbie player in Monster Hunter World. You can see we use the Temporal Mantle that came from Lunastra, and we have the Vitality Mantle just to counter additional damage from Vaal Hazak. Now let's equip that and have a look at our decorations. So I definitely wanted to boost Vitality to max level 3. As I said, really helps to have additional health fighting Arch-Tempered monsters. Then if you have them, recovery jewels will definitely be nice to have, so you recover your health quicker. And then, as I said, just to learn the monster, I personally went with defense jewels. So you can see we get defense +10, which is nice enough, I would say. But of course, if you want to try after the story, you get one attack jewel. If you have more attack jewels, you could try that. If you don't have the vitality jewels, at least the defense jewels you can trade at the melder, so that would be an option for you. Otherwise, I also want to have a look at the defense. So with the defense bonus, defense level 2, all in all we have defense of 435, so that should be good enough. Again, just a basic idea for a set. You can adjust that depending on your decorations and of course depending on the weapons you have. But as I said, if you do not have the Nergigante lance with health augmentation, you could simply craft the Lunastra lance and use the Nergigante bonus. So the Nergigante version that has built-in life leech from the Nergigante set bonus. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, in particular if you're a new player, please let me know. But these pieces should be relatively easy to get. So I wish you all the luck to kill Vaal Hazak. I died one time in the acid, even with my endgame sets. So let me know how it goes. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.